Hey everybody, it's the interview queen Alicia Atout here, and I'm so excited to be catching up with the awesome Rey Fenix. Hi.
Hi, Alicia. Thank you, everybody, and thank you for your words. Thank you for the interview too.
Of course, anytime. You and your brother are two of my favorite people to have on the show. And before we started recording, we were saying how the last time I saw you was AEW's Double or Nothing. So I just feel like the appropriate question is, how are you and how are you doing with everything going on right now?
Oh, I'm great. Thank you for the question. Thank you for asking me. Everything is good now with the crazy things in the world with the coronavirus. I stay home. I stay safe with my family. Uh, just waiting. Everything. All this it's over, and continue with a career with a history.
What have you been doing while at home with your family just to kind of ease the time and to keep away from boredom?
Yeah, now because before I take a lot of travels, so I think like a year ago I don't have too much time in my home. So now I am here every day. So I enjoy my babies every day. I playing with their guys all day. We cooking. We paint. A lot of things about we can do together and home.
You had posted a video actually where you were holding the most adorable little baby ever. Um, just so cute. And you were
Thank
talking about Mexico. You're welcome. And you were talking about Mexico and all the things you love about it. And one of the things you mentioned was food. So, what are some of the things you've been cooking since you mentioned cooking there?
Yeah, I don't know. I have a I have a good I how to say. Okay, I cooking a good tacos, a
Okay.
real tacos. Yeah, but I can cook chicken, pork, or beef. I like too much, and I have special things with in salads, chicken, or just I like too much apple and strawberries with the spinach, and I don't know. It's more like my creativity and how how I want to eat in the moment. Sometimes I want some sweet or I don't know, but I like it. I like cookie. I like do something new and experiments.
I have to say,
I think in the kitchen is a great moment. Example in the mornings that sometimes like okay I made the breakfast, so now I do everything like okay I have egg, I have this, so I don't have something special in my mind. It's more like in the moment
whatever
like
you're
okay
feeling.
yeah, and and um and sorry and to for made for cookie too, because some days it's like I don't want to do it. Like I want to be lazy, you know. I know all day in the bed, but some days it's like okay, I want to do this. I want to do something new, or I don't know. It's more like in the moment and how I feel too. And now I have too much energy. I don't
And
wrestle for
time.
yeah a lot of time. I don't wrestle for more than almost 2 months. So
Ah,
yeah, it's like for for some person like me, it's like little bit.
go, go, go.
Yeah, I need to go. But okay, I can't wait. I can't wait.
Well, we're going to dive into the wrestling in a second, but I have to say, you were just making me so hungry hearing you talk about food because the last time that I had like super good tacos was a month ago when MLW and AAA were in Mexico,
Yeah.
and and Conan did the tacos on top of the building, and they were so
Oh,
good.
you eating the okay.
They were
That
amazing,
that that tacos is one of the best tacos in Tijuana. The
right?
place. Yeah, and the Conan is one of the I don't know. He like a promoter. He cared too much the wrestler. So he do a show. He made a show in Mexico. He tried to have some good food after the show, and especially in Tijuana, I know because I know him. He loved that tacos, and really I know what tacos you're talking about. Is
They were amazing.
yeah, real Mexican. Now you're eating real Mexican tacos.
I just had to bring that up because I was assuming, like, I know you've wrestled in that venue before. I knew you had those tacos too. So yeah,
Yeah,
they were so good, guys.
yeah, it's real amazing tacos. Really, one of the best I eat on all Mexico. Really, and Tijuana is one of the best places.
Now, when it comes to wrestling, because I did mention we were going to get into it, you were known as MexaKing. So I was wondering, when did you first get coined that? Did you start calling yourself that name? Did somebody give you that name? I think it's such a great play on words. It's awesome.
Yeah, thank you. I made it. I before I was have problems when I go out to AAA. The first time I be in AAA, some moment I go out to the company. So and I start to have big problems, legal problems. So with the names and the gimmick and the because it's the same mask and the same name,
Right.
and because AAA and Mexico he take the name. So and I don't know that. So I think I can I can continue my career with my name like Phoenix, but not. So I need to change my name. So because one of my favorite wrestlers all time is Rey Mysterio, and now I'm blessed. He's my friend. He's one of it's like big experience to me. So I tell with him. I said like, hey Ray, really he knows like all time. I have a lot of respect for him, all his family, and I said like, you inspire me a lot. Actually, for him, I'm a wrestler, something like this. It's like my superhero was Rey Mysterio. Is no example in Mexico when I was kid. Just I don't watch cartoons. I'm not like a normal kid. I say like I don't watch cartoons. Example, Disney picture movies. So I
Right.
have I think just like two or three Disney movies I was watching with my son. So this is like when I have like 28, something like this. I never watched like a movies or cartoon for kids when I was kid. But okay, but anyway, so he's my big inspiration. So I take the Ray for him, and I grade the cross on my mask. So I talk with him. He said like, yes, do it. So I put Rey Fenix, but Triple A take my name again. So I change again to King Phoenix. So something like this, and when one guy sent me a message like, "Hey, you are the only king, the only Rey, the only Mexican in the world," something like this. And when I read it, like Mexican, oh okay, yeah. So that's my first time the hashtag like okay,
Perfect.
MexaKing, and people like it. Every people like send me a message like, "Hey, you are the real Mexican," something like this. Like, oh, stop.
It's awesome when things like that come together and you're not even looking for it. It just kind of lines up. You notice it right away and you're like, oh my gosh, that would be absolutely perfect to use.
Yes, yeah, that's right. And that moment when I started the message, like, oh, like I say, like the guy, oh, thank you for your words, and then my mind is like, I need to do something with this, like it's perfect. Like I have the words, so I need to play with that, and I think I did.
Now, when it comes to your wrestling, I feel like one of the most essential things that people have seen, especially as of late in AEW, is your work, not only singles, but of course, alongside your brother, Pentagon Jr. And you two have such incredible chemistry together when you are in the ring, when you're out of the ring. So I was curious, have you two always been close? And did you used to wrestle each other growing up?
Yes, we start training wrestling the same day. With
Wow.
us, David was the same day. Us tryouts and the same company the same days. I don't know. Like the whole time I was with my brother and my career and my and personal. It's like my brother, and personal for me is like it's not my big brother, it's like my father, you know.
Oh,
uh, for a long time, and now too is like one of my favorite person in my life. So yeah, we be close friend, we be close friends, be close brothers. Yeah, he's like, I love this guy. Yeah, and of course I thank him for for uh for everything. Yeah, we share time together as families, be together. So like everything is great with my brother.
that's amazing. I'll never forget when I first had you guys on my show and I asked each of you, who do you think is the best wrestler in the world? And you literally you both looked at each other and you were like, my brother. I thought it was the
Yeah,
sweetest thing ever. Because
yeah,
you mean it.
thanks. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, like for me, my brother is one of my great inspiration in my life, and wrestling and my personal life. Um, yeah, it's my favorite person.
Well, you have been wrestling for 14 years now. So I was wondering if you could take us back to the first match you ever had. Did it go according to plan? Was it really good? Tell me a bit about it.
Wow, I really don't remember too much. I remember I was so young, like 15 years, 15 years old. Uh, in Mexico, December 30 is the day of the kids. So this day, and every place, every city, every state, it's wrestling. It's free wrestling for the kids. And
Oh,
supermarket, I don't know, show the wrestling shows free for kids. So in these shows, it's the big opportunity when you start your career like wrestler, like luchador. So you don't want money, you don't want anything, just like all you want is grown up. So we go with the first show. We go in this is almost in the April 19. I was remember April 19. And we go and we need to rest. We have because we're training together, my brother and myself. And I remember we feel comfortable because okay, we be together. I have my brother, like okay, let's do it. But in the show, the promoter they still separate us. So like
oh.
different matches. Yeah, what's that for me? Right? Because I remember my match was with old school guys, like
Okay.
like 45 years, like and I remember I was trying to do my stuff, play it because uh, every the plays in the ropes like this. All this I did it always like when I was training. Always I don't know. Always like it to play in the ropes like this. And I remember in my first matches I want to do something like this in the ropes, and the old school guys like angry, grumpy for that, and no
That's
let me.
fun.
Yeah, don't let me do anything. And I remember my first match was a little bit hard, a little bit hard, and but it's great. I think I learned about, and I don't know, my first match. I tell you, like I don't remember too much, but I remember this. The old guys wanna kill me in the ring. Like I'm scared. I was scared.
Hey, but you stuck through it and look at you now, hey? TV star. Was that something
Yeah,
when you were little? I mean
yeah.
it. Was that something when you were little you actually thought was a possibility? Or, does it still shock you that this is the case right now?
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's crazy. But I have some history like this with other guys, other wrestlers. Like when I start my career, their guys don't help me, don't support me. And with the time in the future, yeah, their guys call me again, right? And it's like, okay, this guy is good. uh, yeah, but it's crazy. It's crazy the life and the time. So all I did is enjoy.
No, that's awesome. I just want to say congratulations on everything that's been happening as of late. You and your brother are always absolutely lovely whenever I see you at shows. So I'm just so happy I was able to get you back on and we could catch up today.
Yes, thank you. No, thank you.
My absolute pleasure. Everybody, this has been Rey Fenix. I am the interview queen, Alicia Atout. Be sure to check out aliciaatout.com and we will see you next time. Bye.